Hey there, horror fans! Gather round because I've got a spine-chilling Christmas tale that's sure to keep you up all night. Picture this, a quaint little town covered in fresh snow, twinkling lights on every house. It was Christmas Eve, and everyone was settling in for a cozy night. But not all was as it seemed. Our story begins with Anna, a young girl who lived at the edge of the town. Her family was getting ready for the holiday, decorating the tree and sipping on hot cocoa. But Anna couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. It started with the strange noises outside her window. At first, she thought it was just the wind. But then she heard a faint whisper, calling her name, Anna, Anna. She tried to ignore it, thinking it was just her imagination. But the whispers grew louder, more insistent. That night, as she lay in bed, she saw a shadowy figure outside her window. It was too dark to make out any details, but she could feel its eyes on her. Terrified, she pulled the covers over her head and prayed for morning. The next day, Anna told her parents about the figure. They brushed it off, saying it was probably just a trick of the light. But Anna knew what she saw. That night, as the family gathered around the fireplace, the power suddenly went out. The room plunged into darkness, and the only light came from the flickering fire. That's when they heard it. A soft, eerie singing coming from outside. Silent night, holy night. The voice was beautiful, yet haunting. It sent chills down their spines. Anna's father grabbed a flashlight and went to investigate. He opened the front door and stepped out into the snow. The singing stopped. He looked around but saw nothing. Just as he was about to go back inside, he saw it. Footprints in the snow, leading away from the house. He followed the footprints, flashlight beam cutting through the darkness. They led him to the edge of the woods. That's when he saw her. A woman in a long, tattered dress, her face hidden by a veil. She was standing perfectly still, as if waiting for him. He called out, but she didn't respond. He took a step closer, and she vanished into thin air. Panic set in. He raced back to the house, slamming the door shut behind him. He told the family what he saw, but they were skeptical. That night, as the clock struck midnight, Anna woke up to find her room freezing cold. Her breath fogged in the air. She saw the figure again, this time inside her room. It stepped closer, revealing a face twisted in a sinister grin. "Merry Christmas, Anna," it whispered. Anna screamed, and the figure vanished, leaving behind the echo of its haunting words. The family moved out of the house the next morning, never to return. To this day, the townsfolk say that if you listen closely on Christmas Eve, you can still hear the eerie singing in the wind. So, next time you hear a whisper at your window or see a shadow in the night, remember Anna's story. Christmas isn't always merry and bright. Sometimes it's filled with nightmares. Thanks for tuning in, horror fans. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more chilling tales. Until next time, sleep tight, if you can.